Yep. What is up, everybody? Your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Talk Network coming at you with the Week 12 recap of the Midtown-Brigade Fantasy Football League, that fantasy football league that I am in and I've been part of for so many years. Week 12 came and went. As we all know, last 3 weeks of the season is called the playoff stretch. The Midtown Brigade, man, we got a lot of guys who are in it to win it. A couple of people as of the week before had clinched playoff berth. Still one division probably up for grabs. And, man, this week was important. Week 13, week 12 was very important. And I'm going to give you the recap of this week's performance. And, of course, because I am the one that hosts the podcast, and, you know, even though I'm not the main man in my league or the GM or whatever the case may be, or the league manager, we always going to start with me because it's my damn account. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and do that here. With that being said, man, the Midtown Brigade, we are in the thick of things, and it's about to get nasty, bro. It's about to get really nasty with the Midtown Brigade as we get to week 13. But anyway, week 12, your boy needed to win in order to be in. I was 7-4, upset the hottest team in the league the week before. And then, of course, like always happens, the story of my season is I beat a good team and then I get shellacked by a mediocre one. 133-95. Story of the game was too much Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin, who I went against, and Josh Jacobs. Those three guys fucked me up. They destroyed me. The win, it was more, look at this. This guy had about 90 points, technically. 90 points. All right. And those three players. It happens, man. It happens. At my point, Devontae Smith was out. I picked up Nick Westbrook-Akina, which gave me 12 points. Not bad for a pickup, but, Auden did not show up. David Montgomery, solid. Javonte Williams, week after week, same shit. JSN, man, 19 points. He's been hot. He will remain in my starting lineup. And CeeDee Lamb, man, I wish he would have found the end zone. But look, Jalen Hurts did not perform the way he usually performs, but I would need a lot. I just needed an all-around game from everybody. Even if I would have started somebody like Zach Ertz, who got 15 points off the bench, would have never been enough. It's just not enough, man. Running back is hurting me like I said all season. 2 points from the running back position is not going to cut it. Lost by 20-something points. Shout out to Team Broadway, who is one of the teams that is in it to win it. And we're going to hit the entire, we're going to go ahead and we're going to display the standings and what is needed to win, ifs and so forth, after I do the recap today later on for the league. But shout out to Team Broadway. I am 0-2 against Team Broadway right now. I just need to win in order to get in, because if it goes down to records, I'm going to get fucked with the scoring and head-to-head matchups. So shout out Team Broadway, who beat me in first game of the season and again beat me at week 12. Therefore, I am DJ Danny's new bitch. All right. DJ Danny's new bitch is in the house. I'm going to change my name to that because I've lost twice already to Team Broadway. Shout out to Team Broadway, who were great. 6-6 motherfuckers in it to win it. Team Brigade, who has one of the hottest teams in the league, gets upset by Maximus at 5-7. Maximus is also in it to win it. Team Brigade, who clinched the playoffs, hasn't clinched the division, but has clinched the playoffs. Oh, hold on a second. I got to shut off my boy Jim. Oh, I started my pacemaker for the next Steelers game because I predict 25 heartbreaks, 40 seizures. Take the over or the cursing plus 5,000. Jim, if I were you, my friend, there's a wonderful drug called the Xanax. All right. If I were you, I invest some money on it while you're watching your Steelers game, my friend. It's going to do you a lot of good, man, and save you on the pacemaker money. Shout out to Jim, my other half of Cigars and Sports. Shout out to Jim, man. All right. Going back to the Midtown Brigade Fantasy Football League, we got Maximus, who upset Team Brigade. And it was all thanks because Brigade, again, damn, I would have beaten both of these guys. It was kind of a shitball. 96-82. Nobody topped 100. I would have beaten both of these motherfuckers if I would have played one of them. But Mike Maximus had the balls to start Tommy Cutlet. All right. Ballsy. And still gets the dub against the hottest team in the league, the team to beat. And Team Brigade, who, by the way, already clinched the playoffs. Jared Goff didn't show up. Nobody pretty much showed up for his team. All right. That's the reason why he lost. Again, Devontae Adams had a bye week this week. Joey Money had a bye week. So that's the reason why he didn't score that many points. Team Brigade, I can't believe he started DeVito. Reason why Maximus won, was because 26 points of Trey McBride. That's it. If you take those 26 points away, or he scores more or less his average, shit, man, it would have been a very, very close game. Bring it clinched. He doesn't care. I mean, he clinched the division. Oh, you did that once, huh? Was he? Oh no, that's not good, bro. My bad, dude. I wasn't trying to. Oh shit, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know it was a tragic moment. My bad, dude. Well, you know what? Gummies help, and they're actually edible gummies, and they're probably more safe. But yeah, the fact that Maximus had the balls to start Tommy DeVito, Tommy Cutlets, who got sliced and diced by Baker Mayfield, says it all. But Maximus pulled one out of his ass, and he's still alive at 5-7. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. All right, what do we have here next? Next, Big Moondog and New Era. 181 by New Era, who was the leading scorer of the week, 7-5. I'm in the same division as New Era. Me and New Era, they're battling it out. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson destroyed it, but Saquon, 54 points. Saquon has been the real deal. Bucky Irvin. I mean, look, he had four players that score over 100 points. It's crazy. 120 points within four players. No one was going to be New Era this week. Even if Mike and Team-Brigade's scores combined, they still probably would not beat New Era this week. That's how hot he was. Look, forget about it, man. He had 23 from the Texans defense, 29 from Lamar Jackson, 54 from Saquon, who, if you had Saquon in your lineup around the fantasy world, you are freaking losing every matchup this week. And it was not even close. Even if Saquon did not play, still would have been a shellacking. I'm glad, I wasn't playing him. Either way, I lost. Russell Wilson, 18 points for Big Moondog, who I think Big Moondog's season is over. Najee, Keenan Allen, big game. So Wan'Dale Robinson, hey, it is what it is. At this point, he has 9 to play for. But yeah, man, Jamar Chase had a bye week, but it's one of those teams that's going to upset the apple cart, for some of the people that are going to face, trying to make the playoffs. So, man, what a game by New Era, who has been lighting up the score like a fucking Christmas tree. Look at this. Holy cow, dude. Fucking Saquon, 54 points, man. I needed 54 points from, whatchamacallit, my boy. I needed 54 points from Jalen Hurts instead of Saquon. But, hey, it is what it is, man. Next week, we are moving the fuck on. Gallimard on Sunday. Again, Gallimard has clinched the playoffs, leading my division. Got shellacked by New York City Rico, New York City Rico right now at 6-6. Rico, I told everybody, but keep saying that when Rico heats up, got all his players back, man, it's going to suck playing Rico. And I think I'm playing him this week. So Team Rico right now at 6-6, dangerous team to face. Baker had Evans back. He has Mike Evans. Look, they didn't blow up, but Mike Evans still had 11 points, which always helps. 23 by A.J. Brown, Puka 21. And this team right here is what we call a dark horse in the playoffs. Nobody wants to see Rico in the playoffs because this team right here has the players to blow up and beat everybody. Gallimard, again, that's 2 consecutive dubs after winning 5 straight games. But you know what, dude? He made the playoffs. He is fine right now. Shout out to Luke's Schoonmaker for 14.5 points. It didn't matter because Christian Watson always disappoints Gallimard. Every time he plays Watson on the start, fucking sticks it with no lubrication for Gallimard. I mean, he hates him. And I know he's going to be pissed off about Watson again this week because, again, every time he decides to start him, he fucking shits on his bed over and over again. Great game by Aaron Jones for 20 points. Shout out. But it wasn't enough. It doesn't matter. I mean, the fact that New York City Rico right now is hot. New York City fucking Rico, it's dangerous. All right. This guy, if he makes the playoffs, shit. Nobody wants to face him. He has way too much pop in his team. I want you to lose, Rico, damn it. South Florida against Team Cruz. Team Cruz, another team who's in it at 6-6. And South Florida as well. Playoff implications of 5-7. Look, 120 to 145. Cruz right now, it is also heating up at the right time and without the help of Christian McCaffrey. Doesn't matter. Patrick Mahomes has finally had a couple of good back-to-back weeks coming back into the fold. Devon Achane has been hot as hell since Tua is back in the lineup. And pretty much after that, every player over double digits, except for one, you're always going to find a positive outcome. Ninja's subpar game by Jordan Love, who didn't meet the projection. Disappointing game by Brian Robertson, who actually was hurt in that game. Amon St. Brown, again, it was a game that they ran the football a lot for Detroit, so Amon St. Brown was nowhere to be found. Malik Neighbors with Tommy Cutlets is like, yo, he's out there in the sea. He's like definitely Christopher. Malik Neighbors is like Christopher. Is like one of the ships where Christopher Columbus was sailing it, right, when he was coming to America. And Tommy Cutlet is Christopher Columbus because he doesn't know what the fuck he's going, and he doesn't know what the hell he's throwing the football. Malik Neighbors is getting no love. TJ the Hawk, great game. 19 points, 30 points by Cortland Sutton. These are the bright spots for South Florida Spanish Ninja, who's a 5-7. Again, team that scores a lot of points, still in it to fucking win it and to get into the playoffs. But Team Cruz, another team that, listen, he's lately he is heating up. And that's with Jordan Addison on the bench, who has had back-to-back monster weeks. I don't know. I think I'm going to see this guy back. He might be starting him soon. Last but not least, happy endings, man. The guy has lost like 5 straight games. He's 6-6. Man, his season is completely around. Vicious, 5-7. Another guy who started really bad has picked up some steam. Has a team that I don't think you want to face either. Look, he put up 118 points, but he's another guy that has some players who has some guys in the bye week with Breece Hall and James Cook, a lot of running backs, right? And another guy you don't want to face because he has players that can get hot. Bo Nix has been the guy, the man for him. Bo Nix has been on fire. Bo Nix has been really good for him. It's the reason why he's winning. In regards to happy endings, man, the Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison connection, who you just traded for, hasn't worked out well. Cut my balls and Cooper Kupp has been a solid since he's back from injury. He's been the only bright spot so far. Funny story, man. Team Broadway, who beat me this week, received Jaden Daniels, who I traded to Happy Endings, who Happy Endings traded to him. And who was his other quarterback that he had here on the bench? Tua Tagovailoa, who also scored 40. I think I would have been fucked either way. So it doesn't matter. I'm trying to prove a point that it wasn't there. So what do we got going on over here, guys? We have, let's take a look at the standings. Playoff implications. Right now, I am ranked at number 3, which is crazy. Let's see here. I'm 3-3 in the division, so it's Galamad, New Era, Team Broadway, Happy Endings. This is the way that it looks right now. However, Rico, let's see here. Where's the damn player? Rico is right behind in our tails. Rico, Team Cruz, South Florida Spanish Ninjas and Vicious. These guys are all behind in our tails, little by little, ready to go. If I look at point score, I am actually at the bottom 3 point score. So it's not good. I need to make the fucking playoffs because if not, your boy is going to lose if it becomes to a tiebreaker here. I don't know how it is. But right now, if you look at the standings, playoff clinch, you got Team Brigade, Galamad, 99%. He already made the playoffs. Myself and New Era has 86%. I used to have 88% last week until this loss, and down to 76%. So, okay, so let's take a look at the scoreboard for next week as I go against Rico. Gosh, I told you I did not want to meet Rico. My best opportunity was to beat, what's his name? Don't do this shit to me right now, damn it. I don't need this bullshit. What the hell is it? My best opportunity was to beat Broadway this week. And right now, Rico is forecasted to have a monster game. All right. Baker is facing Carolina. Easy matchup. The Jets with Kenneth Walker. And A.J. Brown against Baltimore, which they give up so many to wide receivers. Kittle is the best receiver there. New Orleans against Puka. This is going to be a fucking bloodbath. My people better get together here, man. I got to figure something out. I always bet on myself. Clinching the playoff berth next week. Fuck it. I'm beating New York City, Rico. I ain't scared of you, dog. Then we have Vicious and Maximus. Playoff implication here. Maximus wins. He wins. He's in. Or Vicious still in. Like, in a way, I mean, these guys need to win to keep their playoffs hope alive. That's what we have right now. So both guys, whoever loses is out of the playoffs. Whoever wins still has a shot. Happy Endings in New Era. Again, Happy Endings loses. He might be out. I don't know. New Era wins. He's in and clinches. Team Bring It against Big Moondog. Bring It is playing for nothing. Moondog is just, I don't know. Why are we even talking about this game? Let's move on to something that actually matters here. South Florida Spanish Ninja and Galama. Galama has already clinched. South Florida Spanish Ninja needs to win. And I think I won Ninjas to win so I could win and tie him up for the division. Team Broadway and Cruz, two teams that have playoff implications written all over. So I think whoever wins still is alive. Whoever loses might be mathematically eliminated. I mean, this week is crazy. There are 5 different matchups here. 5 different matchups here that have playoff implications. Mine and Rico, Vicious and Maximus, Happy Endings and New Era. All right, we got Spanish Ninjas needs to win to stay alive, and then Team Broadway. Look, out of the 1, 2, 3, out of the 6 matchups, 5 of them have something to play for. This is why we play fantasy football, boys and girls, to get the heartbeat, to get the agita. You know what I'm saying? So crazy, man. It's another week of the Midtown Brigade. The fireworks are moving on. Oh, hold on a second. Fireworks are on fire. Crazy. We're having one of those weeks. I need to get on the drawing board. I got some, I'm on fire right there, right now. I got to do something. I cannot. If I win next week, I'm sweating a little bit. These balls are sweating because I could be eliminated. I mean, if I lose, I got to win the last game of the season. That's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to make it that far to the last game of the season. I want to win next week, man. And look, Vicious, you're hot, but I'm going to take his ass out. That's it, man. Taking no prisoners, bro. It is what it is. Yo, this is the Midtown Brigade Fantasy Football League with 12 teams that are battling it out for $1,200. All right, it's $100 first price, man. This is not a cheap fucking league, man. This is a league with thugs, bro. This is a league with some vultures up in here, bro. This is a league of players, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to come here proper, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's a old school standard PPR, man. That's how we get down, man. $1,200 for the winner. All right. And it's $200 to the third place, which is your money back, and $400 to second place, $125. I think it's $100 or $125 for the division winners, and $25 every week for the highest scoring team, bro. See, hey man, we spread the wealth around. Everybody, thank you for watching. This is the Midtown Brigade Fantasy Football League, the greatest fantasy football league in the world. Week 12 weekly match recap. Your boy E-Man signing out. Peace, y'all. And you guys didn't show up today, man. Thank you, Jim, for showing up, but not the rest of my league, fuckers. Yo!